Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. And in today's episode or video, we are talking about Marvel Rivals. Now, I've played this game a pretty decent amount on the channel, and recently I've been playing it a lot because I've been getting into more competitive. Just hit Grandmaster rank again.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
And now, this season, I'm hoping to get even higher than Grandmaster. Hopefully the Celestial rank, whatever it's called. Hopefully I can get that. Imagine I can get that. But anyways, I'm here to discuss that Marvel Rivals is getting more toxic. It is. The higher ranks I go and the longer I'm playing it, it is getting more and more toxic. And what I wanted to do today is sit down, talk to the camera, talk to my little microphone here, and talk about some toxic instances or toxic situations that has happened in ranked. And if you enjoy this video, maybe consider subscribing if you want a lot of gaming uploads. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, now the first instance I want to talk about happened about a week ago, I'd say now. Yeah, and it was in a ranked game. We were playing Domination, I think, and a teammate left. I think it was the second round. We lost the first round, and they just left towards the start of the second round. And that's a bummer. When someone leaves, it's pretty much unwinnable at that point, and you just have to move on, I guess. It's annoying. It happens in every ranked game, but that's not the issue. I'm not going to rant about just a guy leaving. It happens every day. But a teammate on my team who was playing 4 put into chat, "Don't surrender, this is winnable, I'm on a Smurf account." That's what he's put in the chat. He said, "This is winnable, I'm on a Smurf account." And I just sat there thinking, okay, you're on a Smurf account. First of all, I hate Smurfs, can't stand them, so that's a completely different issue. So, don't like Smurfs. And even if you are the best it doesn't matter. There's 5 of us and 6 of them. We already lost the first round with 6 people, so how on earth are we still winning versus 6 people again? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, whatever, just a bit of delusion from that guy, but it doesn't matter. So, he said that after one of our teammates already click the surrender button, and then that was his response to that. And then we were pretty much at the end of the game, and I was like, okay, well, I'll click the surrender button, and hopefully they'll surrender, just so we can move on with our lives, because this is just a waste of time. And this guy literally puts into chat, why, because it shows which member of the team put in the surrender. He put in slurs saying, "Why are you surrendering? You suck, blah 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 blah." I'm not going to repeat what he said, and yeah, blah 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 blah, just all that. And I was like, okay, whatever. Why are you acting all this out just from a single surrender button, even though the game was already over? He called me trash. He was like, "You have no motive to win, whatever, you're a loser, and whatever, just move on with your life." Then I get into the next game, and this 4 is on the enemy team. So 6v6, soon as the game starts, he just calls me out "Oh, we're versing this guy, it's an easy win, make sure you avoid this guy." And I'm sitting there what have I done? What have I done? Why are you telling people to avoid me as their teammate? That's what avoid means. Just because I wanted to surrender an unwinnable game that was already over. I feel like, reflecting on it, it was just kind of a rage bait. But anyways, moving on. The game goes on, blah, 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 blah. I actually got SVP. You can believe me or not, yeah. But we lost the game because he is a good player, Most toxic people are actually good at the game. He did say he was on a Smurf account as well. So I guess, yeah, that's why he's good. Anyways, we lost the game, and then as the game's over, he starts literally just shouting racist slurs. He starts calling, I'm not going to say it because there's no need to repeat racial slurs, but take my word for it, he was just shouting racial slurs, and yeah, it's over nothing, over literally nothing. The only thing I messaged him was from the game before, when I said oh, the game. Wait, I don't even think I did put anything in chat. Did I? I might have done something in the second game when he was saying the racial slurs. I was like, "Why are you so mad?" And then he just said, cry or something, and then that was it. And I couldn't believe it. Actual, just A crazy situation over literally nothing. That is the whole thing. If you're wondering, like, is there more to this? No, that is the whole thing. Guy gets super mad, develops like a personal rivalry with me over literally nothing, over wanting to finish a game that was going to end anyways. Yeah, that's the first instance. I thought that was the craziest. Like, it's probably one of the craziest things that, like, out of because I will still stand by that Overwatch is the most toxic game I've played. It gets crazy in there, but Marvel Rivals, I don't know, these moments are they're getting up there. Anyways, moving on to the next like toxic instance. This one was actually in quick play. Actually in quick play. Basically, it was a quick play game. I hate Black Panthers. I think I was playing healer at the time, and I was healing everyone. And this Black Panther comes, and he only goes for me, which is fair. You know, uh, targeting healers as a Black Panther or any like melee character is probably what you want to do. He starts killing me, and he was not very good. He had like the Lord icon, and I just kept killing him, and killing him. And then at the end of the game, I said, what did I said something first. I was like, nice try trying to kill me, because the whole game, I'm not exaggerating, the whole game he was just coming straight for me, and I was playing Lunar Snow, and I just kept freezing him, and yeah, that was it. I just said like, nice try, whatever. That was all I said. And then he says, "Oh, Q again. We'll see what happens." That's what he put in chat. And then he said, "I'm a top." He said, "I'm a top 500 Black Panther." And I just sat there seeing my screen. Top 500 Black Panther? Are you serious? You're out here going into quick play as a top 500 Black Panther and just going straight for the healers. I mean, I don't. I guess that is the thing. But how did I? And I feel like he had to be lying. There's no way. Like, I'm decent, but I'm not that good to own a Black Panther as healer. Anyways, we go to the next game, and he said Q again, and I Q'd again, and we actually got on the same team this time. And I was like, what did I... No, he said, we're going to lose GG, and I was like, how are we going to lose? I thought you were top 500, and he's like, because you're on my team. Even though I literally beat him last game, and anyways, we go into the game, we start losing, and this guy died a lot, and he just left. He just left halfway through. Didn't even like say, didn't even start blaming me. He just left the game, and it was so bizarre that this guy was going on about how he's a top 500 Black Panther, and I should queue again, and I should face him again, and then I end up being on his team, and he's just like, oh, I'm gone. The game's too hard. I'm out of here. I just thought it was the funniest. It was more of a funny story. It wasn't really toxicity, but it was like, it was funny. Alright, just leaving the game after saying you're the best Black Panther. There's no way he was top 500. There's no way. There's no way. Because he was not good at all. He was horrible in both games. He did horrible as Black Panther. It was just a lie that was top 500 because he wanted to seem like he's scary. Anyways, moving on to the last story of toxicity. What was it again? Hang on. Oh yeah, so we were playing Payload, I think, and I think this dude, he was either playing Spider-Man or Hulk. I can't really remember. It was a couple days ago. He was either playing Spider-Man or Hulk, and he was doing awful. He was on my team. He was doing awful. Went negative easily. Had like the least kills by far, least damage, just absolutely throwing. And I was like, and everyone on the team, including me, was like, "Oh, can you play healer?" And he just put it in the chat, no. He literally just put no. And we ended up losing the game, obviously, because, just when you have one player that's not performing well or bringing much value to the team, you're probably going to lose. The chances are you're probably going to lose. So yeah, that guy literally just put no in chat after doing nothing as... I feel like maybe he was playing Hulk. I feel like he was playing Hulk. Yeah, I think it wasn't Spider-Man, it was Hulk. So he wasn't doing anything as Hulk. It's not like he was providing a team up to Namor, just absolutely throwing. And then when we asked him to switch, he just says no. So, yeah, not a great support teammate. If you want to rank up, do not do what that guy did. Anyways, we go into the next game, and this guy's actually on the enemy team. I know there's a lot of like, when you get into the higher ranks, and I guess because OC servers are just dead, I guess no one even lives here. You just verse the same people over and over again. But anyways, we enter the game. He's on the enemy team now. And you know what he does? He plays a healer, and he has Lord on the healer. He was literally a support main the whole time. And I went to his account, and all these hours were in supports. So he was just straight throwing. This was a ranked game. He played Hulk as a support main, had no clue what he's doing, refused to switch to support, and then when I verse him, he plays support and, actually provides value to his team. We still won the game, the second game when we were versing him, but goddamn, why do people just have complete different personalities depending on who they're versing on what games there are? How are you just gonna refuse to switch to healer and then just start playing healer the next round? I don't understand. What made you want to not play healer in the first game? I can't find what it is. Yeah, but those were my toxic stories. Let me know if you have any toxic Marvel rival story, and let me know what you thought of my stories. Were they an exaggeration? Should I just man up or whatever? But it's not like I was personally affected. I was just saying that this game is toxic as hell, and it is getting toxic. And I think toxicity is never a good thing. We need to do something about this, and people need to stop being toxic. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.